I've been preparing to put my classic car away for the winter, and when I put out a social post about it, a company called ProBike from Northampton got in touch and asked if I'd like to try out a charger that they supply to look after the battery properly during the winter. So my initial thought was that ProBike do motorbikes, the clue's in the name, and I don't have one, so it wouldn't be relevant, but it turns out they're the main UK importer for the full range of Optimate battery chargers and reconditioners, made by the Belgian firm Optimate. And this is what they sent me, an Optimate 6. A big thank you then to ProBike. A full disclosure, they're not paying me to make this video, but they have sent me this Optimate 6 to test. So let's give it a try. So let's see what comes in the box. Well, just have a look at the box to start with. Optimate 6, a 12 volt charger, 6 amps, does things in 9 steps, so it charges all the 12 volt batteries, lead acid types, different types labelled here, standard, gel batteries, etc. It says it also can save your dead battery. Well, I'll give it a try later because I have a dead battery that I could give it a go on. But yeah, no, it all looks very nice. Explanation of the different steps of some sort of testing and diagnosis through to full charging and maintenance. And there's some good instructions on the back. Obviously all graphical. Saves writing out the instructions in lots of different languages. Although there is a manual as well, I think. Anyway, nice packaging. So yeah. Actually, that's good. You don't often get a decent, properly bound instruction manual. It's bigger than you think it should be, but then actually it's only the first 2-3 pages are in English. Then you're in all sorts of different languages after that. And what do we got in here? So, croc clips, and also the connector. So if you wanted to permanently connect this to your battery, then you can just unclip at that point, so you don't have to keep connecting up. If you're doing it as a one-off, or you have different cars, different batteries to do, you'd have your croc clips there. So here's the actual unit itself. Just get it out of the cardboard. So it's quite a robust looking unit and feels nice and heavy. This is their silver range. So I guess there's I think a bronze level range which just does the battery maintenance, and then there's a gold range which does, I don't know, presumably does more kind of things worth looking up on the internet to see. And as far as I understand it, because I have read some instructions on it, you just pretty much connect it up and plug it in, and it will go through everything itself. I mean, it even works out whether you've got the polarity wrong, and won't carry on if you do that. So yeah, there we go. As I said, a well-made, robust-looking thing. It's a little bit bigger. So I've used a C-Tech charger before. It's a little bit bigger than that, but not massively. And again, you've got these different types of connectors if you're looking to have it permanently connected or just use it as a one-off. So I think it's probably time I went out and tried it on the car. Okay, now for safety, you have to connect the positive terminal first, unless of course your car is a positive earth car or electrical system. So yeah, positive first and then negative. And if you happen to have one of the battery isolator screw things fitted, obviously you need to connect that up. So all I have to do now is plug it in. And yeah, you'll see the power lights on, and it's just showing a blue in this one, so it suggests that the battery is 50% or more charged already, which is good. And then it should go through the rest of the process with charging, conditioning, and then if it finally gets up to this, it will be in the state of there you go, it's gone up already, in the state of continuing to sort of maintain the battery charge, keep it going. So it's dead easy, and as I said earlier, if I'd have connected that up the wrong way, positive to negative and vice versa, it would have coped with that. It would have just said no, you can't do that until there's some user input of changing it over. But no, really good, really straightforward, and I'll leave that on for a while. So it's safe to be left connected pretty much for the entire winter, but once you're done, unplug the unit and then disconnect again in the reverse order, so negative off first and then positive off, and we're good to go. So I said earlier I would try it on a dead battery, and this battery came off of my modern Volvo probably about a year ago, and I've used it for bits and pieces since, but it's pretty much dead now. And actually it's been pretty much unused. So let's see what it makes of it. I don't know if you can see, but there's a red LED lit up there next to a battery sign of not much charge in it, and then a red cross like a first aid symbol. It's a medical symbol, so it obviously needs to repair the battery. And my understanding is it's going to go into what it calls a sort of turbo restore or turbo charge, where it gives it little pulses just to sort of get it ready for accepting charge. Now that's not going to be a 5-minute job, so what I'm going to do, I'll leave that on there and I'll come back to that in a little while and see where it's got up to, if it's managed to put any charge into the battery. So this has been going now for about 4 hours, maybe 3 hours, and you will see that the marker has moved up to that one, which means it's well over 50% charge, and it's now charging well. So it's brought this battery back to life from pretty much dead to taking some charge. So I'll leave that on and it will hopefully top it right up, and then I can use it again. This Optimate 6 model retails at just under £120, but they have a full range of products starting at £50 for a charger perfect for maintaining a battery during storage, up to about £440 for a professional grade unit capable of charging and conditioning 4 batteries at once. And if you store your car where there's no power supply, they also have several off-grid solar charger options within that price range. Once again, thank you very much to ProBike. I've put links to their main site and dedicated Optimate UK site in the video description. If you're not sure which charger to choose, give them a call. Please give this video a like, comment with what you think about the Optimate chargers or what other brands you use. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.